Howdy folks, how's it going? I'm not in Europe anymore, that's for sure. I'm here at Hoffman Lake in the Elkhorn range of mountains here in eastern Oregon. As you can see, gorgeous territory here. I'm here hiking with my brother and sister-in-law and nephew who are just across the lake there somewhere. It is just a short little half-mile hike up to this lake. There's actually two of them. That little one there and then that one over here is a bit bigger. I'm gonna walk up here a little ways, see if I can get a view looking down at the lakes there, and either way show a bit of the beautiful country here. And so I've been back in the United States here for about a week, 8 days. Today is Monday, Labor Day, and I got back last Sunday. And so I flew into Portland, Oregon. Sorry I didn't film the flight from Madrid back to Portland. I flew from Madrid to Frankfurt, Germany, and then I had a direct flight from there into Portland. But my taxi left at 3 in the morning coming out of Madrid, or going from the hostel to the airport, and I'd just gotten a couple hours of sleep. I was totally wiped out and knew it was going to be kind of a long, crazy journey getting out here. And so I haven't done any filming in the past week at all, but definitely wanted to catch a bit of this beautiful wilderness area here and then give people a little idea of what I'm up to next. And so my brother and sister-in-law and their son live in the little town of La Grande, which is just a 45-minute or so drive away from here. Now the funny thing is I actually did a travel update from here once before, 2 years ago, when I was visiting them then. So I've been here before, but I saw the elevation at the top of that road was the pass for that road, and it was, I think, 7,300 feet. So where I am now must be around 8,000 feet or so. So getting some awesome views. And I think that I did the same hike by myself and then continued up a trail that went further back up into these mountains, somewhere back up there or something. Eastern Oregon is amazing. It is really a relatively undiscovered region of the United States with amazing forests, as you can see, deserts, lakes, funky little kind of redneck towns and stuff. The town where they live, La Grande, is a really nice little town. It is a university town, and so it has a bit of diversity as far as the college students and then the local more regular folks of Eastern Oregon is more kind of farming communities and people into hunting and fishing and stuff like that. Eastern Oregon is very different from Western Oregon, which is much wetter and more populated. That's where the big city of Portland is, the biggest city in Oregon, where I used to live for 6 years back in 2002 to 2008 and 9. And so I've done a lot of exploring around Oregon. I also lived in Eugene, which is just south of Portland, a couple hours as well. And so Oregon is one of my home states. I was raised in Northern California, but really love Oregon a lot. And so there we go. So those are the two Hoffman Lakes there. Nice to get a little perspective from up here. Wow, this is epic. And so I'm out here both visiting them and also picking up a pickup truck. My brother got a new job, has to commute to another town that's 45 minutes away. And so my brother needed a new vehicle because the winters here can be very snowy and icy and stuff. And so he had this pickup truck that was actually given to him by my stepdad. It is a 96 Mazda. You'll be seeing it in videos soon. And so I now have wheels, which is really awesome. Actually, funny thing is I actually did a video, Eastern Oregon road trip video in that same truck, also 2 years ago, the same time that I was here visiting them then. Pretty amazing view, to say the least. Skeens Mountain. southeastern Oregon at about 9,700 feet. And so I'm planning to do some exploring of Oregon in the coming weeks, just cruising around, camping. We'll see if I get some backpacking in. Out that direction is the Wallowa Mountains, which I've done a couple of videos before previously, hiking with my brother and stuff. So we're here in the Eagle Cap Wilderness area of, is this technically the Wallowa Mountains?
Wallowa Mountains.
Wallowa?
Wallowa.
Yeah. So I'm here with my younger brother Christo here, which are one of the most spectacular wilderness areas of Oregon. And I was checking out the possibility of doing a full-on backpacking trip for like 3, 4, 5 days out there. The problem is that it's already, even though it's only early September, it's already getting chilly. And I heard rumors of snow possible out there, and I'm not really prepared to possibly end up in a snow camping trip. So we'll see about that. But I might end up doing some backpacking elsewhere if I don't go there, either in more southern Oregon or northern California, because I will be making my way south from here, back down to northern California to visit my mom and my friend Abram, who you may or may not remember from a couple of videos. And then some other friends around there, and might find some work. So the next couple of months basically is going to be me cruising around in my truck and having some fun along the way, trying to decide what I'm doing next, because I haven't a clue what I'm going to be doing for the winter, if I'm going to do more international travels or take a break from the traveling for a bit. After this last 6-month trip, then I'm definitely feeling kind of a little oversaturated with the traveling right now, and I'm really, really stoked to be back in familiar territory here. And we'll just kind of see how things go. I'm going to make my way back down and head down and meet up with those guys again, so we can do the hike on back to the car. And so the future travels are up in the air. Just going to see what opportunities come along. If I maybe find some work, I could definitely use it, save up a little money, especially if I want to go off on another trip. Then I'd like to do it with a little more savings. Who knows, I could potentially decide to get a apartment somewhere if I decide that I want to kind of hole up for the winter here. So everything is possible basically right now. Just considering the possibilities, being here now, going to enjoy this amazing state of Oregon and California, and we'll definitely be documenting things. Going to be some awesome adventures for sure. The videos will probably be a little bit more sporadic. I am not a daily vlogger, so I don't, as you probably figured out, then I don't film, what I do every day, because some days are kind of boring, and I don't want to bore people with that. And so just, when I do cool, fun things, then I will be documenting them, getting some awesome wilderness type of explorations for now, and we'll see what else. I'll just throw out there a few places that I could possibly end up going from here. Cruising around in Eastern Oregon, there aren't really any well-known places around here, but then down in more southern Oregon is Crater Lake National Park, which is spectacular. There's Mount Shasta, there's the Mount Lassen National Park, the Marble Mountains, which is one of my favorite places in Northern California, where I would go backpacking with my family when I was a kid, and then I've been there as well. I went there 4 years ago, was the last time that I did a trip out there. Are you looking for something easy to catch? I said I got no money. He said that ain't necessary. And if you want, I will post a link to that trip, because I made a video. I was vlogging back then. That was almost exactly 4 years ago. It was September of 2012. So you can get a little taste of that gorgeous wilderness area there. One of my favorite places in the world. And so maybe I'll head there as well. Then there's the California coast. There's the Lost Coast, which I haven't been to in a while. Been there a couple times. I don't think I have any. No, I have one little short clip from there, but I don't have any proper videos of backpacking out there. We're hiking on the Lost Coast. It is the only stretch of coastline along the entire west coast from the top of Washington down to Southern California that does not have a road right along the coast there, because there is a series of mountain ranges there that they had to go around, and so for like 30 miles then there is no road along the coast. It's quite a ways inland, and so it is wilderness area, and you can hike along the beach, you can hike up in the mountains and stuff. Really amazing place. So just a possibility. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be going, but that gives you a good idea of my next, couple of weeks or months or whatever. As you can, get a feel here, this is a nice change from the, busy European cities and everything. Give you a little taste of that silence. There are actually quite a few people here because it is such a short, easy half-mile hike to get up here, and so it's a good one to do with, young kids. And also it is Labor Day weekend, so there's other people. There were some people fishing over there and people with dogs and stuff. So what I would like to do ultimately is do some serious backpacking for a few days or a week or something, and get further out, out into the wilderness. So we shall see. All right. Thanks for watching, and I hope that gives you a good little, taste of beautiful Oregon and my upcoming plans. So lots more coming. Also probably some more like compilation video, clips from my various travels and stuff. So there's going to be, some different things coming at you in the coming days and weeks and stuff. All right. See ya.